And so I've rushed home and I started filming almost immediately. My lawn fawn came in today, the first order of lawn fawn that I have going, and I wanted to film it. I literally like grabbed everything from the mailbox and threw it in my car. I went to go get my daughter and then rushed her home and then rushed into the house and you know, ushered her outside to go outside and play so that she doesn't get in the way. Like the pets are looking at me like, oh, we're starving. It's still, you know, it's like 2 hours before dinner time, but oh, we're starving. It's like, who cares you're starving? There's lawn fawn to open. So literally, this is me just really high strung right now because I've been rushing around. So ignore the desk and all this mess and all this stuff. I've been working today with some lawn fawn, actually, just some stuff that I had colored out to work on today. Like I'm making a shaker. Who cares, right? None of this matters. So let's get all of this out of the way. It is Monday, May 21st. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon. I got my mail. I have a big bag here of different things. I know my lawn fawn is in here, and also I mentioned, so this is gonna be kind of like an unboxing. I mentioned earlier this week I placed my first GINA K order because I needed some navy blue cardstock heavy enough to make card bases out of, and GINA K was recommended to me, so I placed my very first GINA K order, and that's kind of what I'm opening off camera. Here it came in a large priority mailbox, even though I didn't order that much. So let's pull it on out and take a look at this GINA K. Get the box out of the way, box down there for the rabbit. So this is GINA K. This actually came pretty quickly. I believe I ordered this on Friday, and here it is Monday. I have it. I got 2 packages of heavy base weight cardstock, the navy color called In the Navy. They were $7.95 a piece, so the total was $15.90. I paid $6.95 shipping. My total was $22.85. That looks like my order was picked and packed. Everything all set. It's wrapped in this bubble wrap, which is going to be really loud. I'm sorry, I'll move it away from the camera. Try to reduce some of the noise in your ears. Oh my goodness. So sorry. Okay, it's done. Very well packed. So here we are, 2 packages of GINA K Designs Pure Luxury Cardstock in the navy. Let's give this a feel. It actually doesn't even quite look like a navy. It looks more like just a really, really dark blue, which I'm fine with. It'll still work for what I need it. If you guys recall, several times you've seen this already. I needed a navy blue card base for the baby shower invites that I'm working on for my stepson and his wife. Ooh. It's a nice feeling cardstock. It's a little thinner than I would have liked for a card base, but I think it's going to work just fine. This will probably be my project tomorrow. I'll start cutting these down and turning them into card bases, and we can worry about that another time. Let's move on quickly because there's other, oh my goodness, what is going on here? This bag of mail. I've got my wallet, my post office receipt, my electric bill. I've got a letter from my pen pal Rebecca. I'm glad to hear from her. Okay, nobody cares about the rest of this stuff. Nobody cares about the bills. What's the most important stuff in the bag here? Okay, last things in the bag. I've got, here's my scrapbook pal. Okay, what is this though that comes before it? I have no idea. I don't even remember what else I've ordered. I'm terrible, I know. Opening something that's not the lawn fawn just to get it out of the way. Oh, I'm so excited. What is this? What is all? Oh, I remember now. Oh, okay. I went to a Facebook D-Stash sale, and this is from Bethany Weiss. I think this is going to work fine. From Art C, I ordered this little stamp and die set. As you know, feathers are not really my thing. I ordered it specifically for this small arrow stamp right here because that's going to go in the baby shower invites as well. I completely forgot about that. there we go. So once I'm done with this, look for this set in my D-stash coming soon. And also from Bethany, I ordered the Clear Stamps Wiggle Wobbles. You guys remember that I have the flamingo one, and here's the skeleton one that I've wanted for a while. They're normally around $20-something. You can get them for about $20 on Hallmark Scrapbook, but she was selling them for $10. So naturally I requested one with, I'm going to be starting my fall cards and my Halloween soon, and I thought that would be fun. And here's the, oops, sorry, glare, stamp and die set. Very fun. Okay, I completely forgot about that. Okay, good. Whatever. All right, here we go. This is the big thing. Hallmark Scrapbook. This is my first order, part 1 of 3 from the Summer Lawn Fawn release I got from Scrapbook Pal. Oh my gosh, I can't even breathe. I'm so excited. You have no idea. Okay, first of all, one in a chameleon stamp and die set. This is my very first time getting my hands on them. I'm unboxing them right in front of you. He's so cute. I was so jealous when everybody got this at this stamp set first came out on Black Friday in 2017. Anybody that placed like a certain order got this free stamp set and directly from Lawn Fawn, and I didn't order directly from Lawn Fawn because I can usually get a better price elsewhere. Ooh, look. They don't have that horrible tape in here anymore. It's just like a glue dot. Oh, I can't wait to open it up and see. That's one of my chief complaints about the Lawn Fawn dies is the tape that they use to hold on. Just, oh my god. Guys, this is so awesome. Okay, moving on. The You Are Sublime stamp set. Look at, oh my god. This submarine is actually a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. So I'm sure that there's more things that I can do. Let me move my drink out of the way, my Disney Princess cup. There's a lot more things that I can do with this than I originally thought. So I'm really excited to see this. These are some really amazing sentiments. Sending my deepest thanks. Aiuli, and then you can put like you. You light up my world. With, I forget the name of this kind of fish. I actually just watched a YouTube thing on this fish not too long ago. I am deeply in love with you. Have a sublime birthday. Very nice. I'm super excited to have this one. All sorts of ocean themed cards. I love ocean themed cards. And ironically, right now I'm working on my You Are Jossum set right now. Maybe I can incorporate some of this. And of course I got the coordinating dies. And I have the How You Bean Star add-on for the How You Bean kit. Happy to work with this one for this upcoming 4th of July. It says, you are a star. May all your wishes come true. Thanks for being my shining star. Make a wish. Happy birthday. Many congrats. And then I got the coordinating dies for that as well. And then here's another one that's like, oh, lovey, lovey. It is the Critter Coaster from Lawn Fawn. And if you guys recall, I went through this whole blah, 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 boring you guys about it last week. My quest to complete the another set, an earlier set from Lawn Fawn. I just stood up to grab it. The Admit One set from Lawn Fawn, which has the carousel and the Ferris wheel that I really wanted to work with Critter Coaster, and I had to work to find the coordinating dies to go with this one. And I finally completed that, and here's Critter Coaster. Ah, so cute. It's life with you is thrilling, happy. Have a happy birthday. Enjoy the ride. Life is full of ups and downs. Let's roll with it together. We have, I think, this is a fox and a bear and a bun. Oh my goodness, a bun. And a balloon. And then, of course, the coaster cart. And a little concession stand. Some ice cream. Just a couple of different things that one can do with this. And, of course, I got the slide-on over add-on to go with this to make the roller coaster a slider. Of course I did. And then I got the coordinating dies to go with this. Next, okay, this is the big one now. I got the reveal wheel. And why? Okay. Why are they putting in these ginormous packages? I do not know, because like their regular size packaging would suffice. I don't know why they do that with the with their die sets. It's huge. So here it is. Here is the reveal wheel. Pretty excited about that. I didn't go with the ice cream add-on at this time, but I did get the reveal wheel sentiments. And then I did go with the speech bubble add-on. And I'll get the ice cream one in my next order. And I was thinking, as I was just looking, I didn't notice this before, I opened the star add-on. And this sentiment right here, I was thinking as I was looking at it, it might fit in the speech bubble. And that's why this particular sentiment is sized like that. And I'm wondering if FAWN is going to start doing that. Yeah, it looks like it'll fit. It looks pretty comparable to some of their other text that will fit in the speech bubble, that were made to fit in the speech bubble. So they might be coming out with all future sets. They might be coming out with sentiments that will fit in the reveal wheel. I hear banging. You're going to hear my daughter walk into the house in a minute. I just heard her jump up on the porch and make a mess. Hello, honey. Mommy's filming.
Okay.
And that is it for the Lawn Fawn. I'll go over prices real quick. I spent a total of $117.60. There's no sales tax here in New Hampshire, so I didn't pay any sales tax. Say hello.
Hi.
Hi. So yeah, now this is just my first order. My second order that I have planned is around $145, and I'm not quite ready to invest in that yet because we're just 9 days away from rent being due. So I'm going to use some of my crafting money to help out with that rent. But I got everything that I pretty much wanted to work on immediately, and then everything else can wait. And I happen to notice that a lot of stuff that I wanted is out of stock anyway, so I might as well just wait a couple of weeks. But anyway, so the Chameleon stamps, $3.20, dies $4. The Sublime stamps, $12, dies $16. The Stars stamp, $6.40, dies $5.60. Coaster Critters, the stamps are $12, the dies were $13.60. The Slide On Over accessory for the Coaster Critters, $4.80. The Reveal Wheel dies were $24. The sentiments were $12, and the speech bubble add-on die is $4. So that came to $117.60. I hit the threshold for free shipping, so that was included. And again, we have no sales tax here in New Hampshire, currently anyway. So I was not charged any sales tax. That came from scrapbookpal.com. I've never found a less expensive place to buy brand new Lawn Fawn. Definitely check them out if you're interested. That is what I have for the unboxing. I'm super excited. Oh my god. I don't even know where to begin. Okay, this is where I'm going to begin. I'm going to finish what I was working on because that is taking over my desk. And then I will play a little bit maybe today and tomorrow, and I also have to work on the invitation. So I will touch base with you guys again a little bit later on in the week. We don't have too much else going on. I didn't film even my usual Monday chat this morning because I didn't really have anything going on. I had some nice Etsy sales over the weekend, so I worked on those this morning, got them all packed up, shipped out, brought to the post office. I finished a couple of Happy Mails for friends. It was stuff, it was like making a kit, not actually like making a craft. One was a card kit and another one was just for a card swap, so it's all stuff that you guys have either seen or whatever, so I didn't even think that was film worthy. So I did that this morning. Something I did forget to do was take my walk, so I'll probably do that later this evening when it cools down a little bit, and then I'll take my shower afterwards. I'll drag my daughter with me. I uploaded the Hero Arts unboxing. That's another thing that I got to do this week because I want to work with the Hero Arts kit. So as you can see, I'm not lacking for craft things to work on. So yeah, I think that's just about it. My daughter has a game tomorrow night. Not much else going on. Oh, we went and looked at an apartment yesterday in the town that we're considering moving to. And it seems okay, not great, okay. It's within our budget. It's in a nice-ish area. It's right next door to the library, so awesome. And it's like sort of not next door, but sort of across the street from the post office and a grocery store with like a small little corner store, which is even better because, you know, we could even go down to being just a one-car family again if we're living that close to stuff, and like the elementary school is in walking distance. So all this stuff looks like it's going to line up, but the landlord has been almost completely unresponsive to all of our questions. We asked if we could see the place yesterday, and he's like, well, you can swing by any time. It's like, okay, well, can you let us in? And like, no response whatsoever. So I have no idea what's going on with that, guys, but I will keep you informed. That's kind of like our second choice. If at all possible, we'd like to try to stay in the town that we are in, because this is the town that our daughter's all of her friends and her sports and her school. So we really don't want to take her away from here and move her 45 minutes away if we don't have to. But it's so expensive in this town. We're struggling, man. We live in a very touristy area. We're kind of only lucky enough to be here because of a friend and family connection, a good deal in this rental, but that doesn't apply to anywhere else. Just a very brief update. We rent a small house from a brother and a sister who are elderly, and the house is not doing so great. They've had to put a lot of work into it since we've been here, and they've recently decided that they no longer can afford the upkeep on the house, so it's gonna kind of crest to the point where people shouldn't live here anymore if they're not going to put any more work into it. Like, this is way out in the woods here, so one of the big things that has happened to us is that we get like problems with the electric and stuff, the electric in the bathroom, because the house is just so old. You know, it's time for that stuff to go. So we actually have like half the outlets in the bathroom have had to be disconnected because they just don't work anymore. And, you know, we don't want to have any, you know, fire risks or anything, but they just, for a couple of years, it's been like, oh, you know, we're going to try to get that taken care of. And they just, you know, could never. And they're, you know, they're just as broke as we are half the time. So, and these are people we love, like they're like family to us. So this is not one of those, you know, hostile situations where we're mad, if you will, but just they're elderly. This place, it costs a lot of money to have an older house that's falling apart, and they just decided that they just can't do it anymore. They're not going to be able to make it go through another winter. And to be perfectly honest, we can't afford to be here for another winter because it was so cold and the winter was so long and so awful here. And just with the like, the insulation, you know, needs to be replaced, redone. You know, it's been like 50 years since anybody's done any of that stuff. So we were at the point where we were spending about $700 a month to heat this place over the winter. So we can't afford to do that again for another winter. Our landlords can't afford to put any more upkeep into the house. So this is not a hostile, like we're being asked to leave, escorted off the property, evicted type situation. This is a mutual, maybe it's time to move on. We've been here for 9 years. So, and we love them. So anyway, we really would like to stay in town if we can. We're just not having any luck even finding an apartment that's remotely within our budget. It's just, this is a very touristy, very upscale town, and we don't really fit in. We were lucky enough to have this opportunity to be here, but yeah. Anyway, so this other town that we're looking at is more within our budget. We just can't get anybody to actually like talk to us. My husband actually tried talking to this landlord because he had emailed him a couple weeks before about the same apartment. The landlord keeps advertising the same apartment for rent, and then my husband keeps emailing him like, we have good credit. He's been with the same company for 19 years. I work from home and have had the same company for 7 years. And before that, you know, I was within the same field for many years, and we've been renting in the same place for 9 years and have excellent references. And even before that, you know, we're still in contact with, you know, landlords, several landlords ago, just because we're still friendly with them. Just, you know, and the guy's like, oh, I'm so sorry, you know, I'll check on that and I'll get back to you. And then he never got back to us. So I don't know. I'll keep you guys up to date on that. But anyway, lawn fawn. Lawn Fawny goodness, happy things ahead. I hope that you enjoy my little haul here. Let me know if you've placed any of your Lawn Fawn orders yet, because I'm so excited to see what people come up with. I've been so jealous. Everybody in some of my crafting groups that has access to some of these things at their local shops had been posting all weekend about the cards that they've been making because they were able to go right out on Thursday and get this stuff, and I'm like, no, I've got to wait for it. Anyway, that's what I have. You guys take care. Until next time. Bye!